I'll jump in first with
Yeah, shoot.
Having to be so close with Jared in the show, how did you go about transitioning on screen to going to more of like a business-only relationship with him? You guys kind of separated as brothers for a good bit. How did you pull that off?
Well, I mean, the story kind of dictates a lot of how we play certain things. So it's, we've been playing these characters for a long time. We're very comfortable with adapting the character to the situation. This just happened to be the situation that we were dealt. So the fact that Sam said some things that Dean was surprised to say, again, just got to let him process that and figure out what that does to the relationship, and then you obviously saw that because the writing put it out. But oddly enough, those kind of doing a scene where it's strictly business and we're not palling around like brothers in maybe a previous season, as soon as they yell cut, we're exactly the same as we'd be on either one of those, certain storylines. So the working environment doesn't change, the working relationship doesn't change. It's just when they yell action, the way the characters relate to each other, that changes. So.
Back in season 3, Dean was heading towards being a demon. Possibly he was going to hell. This was something he looked at. I was wondering, as an actor, were you thinking about how you might play that? Did you think it might happen, and does it differ from what you're doing now with the character?
I didn't really give a lot of thought as to how I would play it back then, because I knew that I really wasn't going to have to. So it was just, you play it right up to the point that you need to, and then you sit back and wait for the script to come in and be a fan myself. So the fact that they didn't take him down that road, I never had to kind of invest in how I was going to do that, per se. That being said, this particular version of Dean that we start with in season 10 is, and I think I said this in the panel, it's not the demon is possessed. The Dean is possessed by a demon. It is that his own soul is actually twisted enough to where it has become demonic. So I basically took what Dean was doing last season, which was really kind of tortured and brooding, and it was a tough season for old Dean last year. He was going through a lot. It was the fact that he had betrayed his brother, the fact that his brother, he feels like he kind of lost his brother as a brother, and that he didn't really have, that motivating force of protecting Sammy like he always had, and it was just, he was kind of on a crash collision course. And so I wanted to take all of that away, all the weight of the world, all the heavy, heavy heart, the guilt, just all of that stuff. Remove all of that, because Demon Dean does not care. So that's kind of where I went with this character, is that he is Dean without a care in the world, and it's not comedic. It's almost scary. I think that he cares so little for anybody and everybody, and he loves it, and I think that's scary.
It's quite a shift.
Yeah.
Is it weird to reinvent a character like this after
Very,
so long?
very weird. And I mean, I don't know if you guys saw the little sizzle reel they did in the panel, but just Jeremy and I talked, and he's like, maybe you do your hair a little different. And I'm like, all right. So they cut it quite as short, so it gives me somewhere to go. Like when I get back to regular Dean, I can like shed that a portion of that kind of facade. But he's very. It was, to answer your question, it was really difficult. It was also difficult because I was introducing the character and also directing that episode, because we shot my episode first so that I could prep without working, blah, 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 technical stuff. So I had to really, really prep. Like, I mean, it kept me up nights for 8 days, and I got it to a point where I knew that I could just set it on autopilot once I got to set as far as the directing, because I homeworked it so much, and that way I could focus on bringing this new character to life, which was nerve-wracking. You know, it was like, am I making sure I've got the coverage I need for Jared's side of stuff? Oh wait, I need to be focusing on the lines that I'm about to deliver, because I'm not doing it like regular Dean, which I could just snap into. I've got to think about this whole other mindset.
And
So it was, and yeah, absolutely. So it was tough. The challenge. I like to challenge myself, and that's where I get the gratification. So,
Thank
thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you so much.